about crypto back in the day, but Mason's the one who really got me into it, especially recently. I'd still call myself a crypto newbie, a Padawan, if you will.
Interested. I'm a big student of it. I'm still learning as well. But hey, nice to meet y'all. Glad to be here.
I'm just here for a vibe, get whatever I can, learn something new, share something, let's get it.
Just here to learn more information, network, everything. I make music, all that. I'll drop some of that.
Date on the elephant treasury, which is the heartbeat of the elephant money protocol. So Mason and I have had connections on the elephant.
Is the access to your crypto on the actual database. It's like the key to get into the door on the database on the blockchain. That's just going to get a little clunky. You'll have to sign on your hot wallet and sign on your cold wallet. I don't know about all that. That's
I'm Elephant Money, or I'm XRP Team, or whatever it is, and they're not. But you see a free lunch, and you want to open the bag.
Yeah, they spam your inbox.
Mason00g runs on Tron and XRP. Come and join me, cause you know where I be. Mason00g.
Hello, everyone. My name is Catalina. Welcome to the Mason00g show. We create YouTube videos, podcasts, and provide continuing education at the 00g Crypto Academy website at crypto00g.com. This content is for mature audiences only. Mason00g is not a financial advisor, tax advisor, your dad, or your mom. This content is for educational purposes only and awareness in the crypto and TradFi markets. When it comes to financial decisions, remember to never play with or invest more money than you are willing to lose. All financial markets, and yes, including cryptocurrency, are highly volatile and sometimes speculative. Always do your own research, and none of our content should be taken as financial advice. Thank you and enjoy the show. See you later.
What's going on, everybody? Mason00g here. We're doing another podcast, so we're going to go ahead and get it started. So what we got here, we actually got some guests here. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and we're going to get started. So today, we're going to mainly talk about crypto security. We're going to be addressing the elephant in the room, and then we're going to be talking about whatever the hell we feel like talking about, and for however long we feel like talking about it. So let me go ahead and show our guests here, and if you would, just go ahead and introduce yourself. So the way we'll do it, I'm going to just say it like this. We'll do, Wolfman, you go first. Talk about, how you got into crypto. First introduce yourself, how you got into crypto, maybe your socials, and, what's your sentiment on crypto, and maybe how it's changed your life or something like that. Just go how you feel. And then we'll start with Wolfman. So go ahead, Wolfman, you take it, and then everybody else just introduce yourself.
Yeah, for sure. What's going on, everybody? This is codename the Wolfman, also known as the Wolf of Bankroll Flow, formerly Bankroll Flow.
Yes,
now
sir.
The Wolf of Elephant Money, you dig? But you guys can check me out at codename the Wolfman on YouTube, Wolfman000 on Twitter, and just a quick synopsis of how I got into crypto. My man Mason00g actually educated me initially, put me in the game. Just to keep it real brief, but initially I didn't know what was going on. I was confused. All I knew was I had a wallet and I had a couple of tokens. But one night after watching a few videos from my man Mason00g, I woke up like the Undertaker, and it was a light bulb moment. And ever since then, I've been in crypto. It definitely changed my life. I've seen the most amount of gains I ever have, as opposed to stocks or any other investment that I've been in. And it was just an epiphany moment that got me to this place, and it's something that I'm not letting go of. So forever grateful to my man Mason00g and crypto. And it's just a learning experience. It's always something new. So it's one of those things you gotta constantly stay into it, because you're always gonna learn new things, and it's always something new around the bend. It's So you just gotta watch yourself and make sure you're in it. So again, check me out. It's codename the Wolfman, Wolfman00.
Hey, appreciate that, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Much love, brother. Much love, and man, just really appreciate you, dog. And you shining, bro. Keep glowing, bro. Keep growing, keep
Appreciate you.
glowing. All right, so who's up next? I guess we can just do it in the order of how it's showing. So PC, if you want to go.
Sure, thanks. Hey, I'm PC. I actually work with Mason in real life. I knew a bit about crypto back in the day, but Mason's the one who really got me into it, especially recently. I'd still call myself a crypto newbie, a Padawan, if you will. Still learning, and just like Wolfman said, man, this stuff changes overnight. Like you wake up one morning and it's totally different, so you got to keep researching, keep learning. So I'm just here to glean what I can from you gurus and keep learning. So thank you.
Hey, appreciate that, PC. Glad to have you, my brother. All right, next, Ed.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's good to be here, part of this, and I'm gonna keep it brief. I got my kids in the background, so I worked with Mason00g, and I was watching him how he moved in this crypto world, and I was definitely interested. I'm a big student of it. I'm still learning as well, but hey, nice to meet y'all. Glad to be here.
Awesome, brother. Glad to have you here, man. Appreciate you, bro. All right, we got Mo. Go ahead, bro.
What's good, y'all? It's Mo M0H. We've been in crypto since 2017. You know, still learning new stuff every day. Um, I'm just here for a vibe. Get whatever I can, learn something new, share something. Let's get it.
That's what's up, brother. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we got Kennedy up next. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm Kennedy. I'm cousins with Mason, and basically, I didn't know anything about crypto and just been learning from him, picking up certain information. It was a foreign language to me at first, but over time, you start to learn or whatever. And like everyone else said, it really does change. Like, honestly, the best thing I've got into. You can follow me on social media, number one, up, the number four, KEN. That's on all social medias. And yeah, I'm just here to learn more information, network, everything. I make music, all that. I'll drop some of that in here, a link or something. I'll send it to Nathan. He could put in here. But yeah, nice to meet everybody.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kennedy. All right, so I think we got I believe it's Blackberry guy. If you want to go ahead and take the reins, my brother.
Yeah, hey Mason, glad to be here. I have to admit, I was looking at your post to me, and I thought, oh boy, I got to get over here. But yeah, I work with Mason. You might say we're both partners, as it were, in the Elephant Money protocol. Uh, Mason is passionate about elephant money, and so am I. And have spent about a year and a half with the herd, as we call ourselves, at Elephant Money. And for the last 80 Fridays, I've put together a weekly update on the elephant treasury, which is the heartbeat of the Elephant Money protocol. So Mason and I have had connections on the Elephant Money Telegram chat. I've caught some of his own podcasts and some of his other YouTubes. I have myself just put out a new YouTube on Elephant Money Futures, which is another product of Elephant Money. And I've been in crypto myself since about 2017. I started out with XRP and Tron, got into later on into Matic, Quick, and Route. And I found about a year and a half ago, I was able to run into Elephant Money, the Elephant Money protocol, and I thought this is where I need to park and stay, and that's what I've done. So anyway, I'm very honored to be here with Mason and the rest of you, and I hope it'll be a good time for us as we get together this morning or this afternoon, whatever the case might be for you.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much, man. XRP Army, bro. That's all I gotta say, man. But yeah, definitely appreciate you dropping that stuff in the Elephant TG, man. I definitely see those reports, and it's awesome, man. So yeah,
Well,
thank you so much. I'm so glad you were able to make it. I was like, man, I really wanted BlackBerry guy to be on here, and I'm so glad
uh,
you were able to make it, man. So I'm definitely
my
humbled,
apologies.
and I
Yeah, my
appreciate you.
apologies for being late.
No, no, no. You all good. I just figured you'd catch right in. It was perfect. You lined up in the end, so I was like, I'm pretty sure he knows what we're doing, so he'll just follow right in. So, so it's all
Absolutely.
good. Yep, yep. It's
Yeah.
all that's that organic, way we go. So awesome. All right,
All right.
everybody. So what we're gonna do now is thank you, everybody. I appreciate the guests. Thank you so much for coming out and attending. At this point, they're not going to be on video, and we're just going to focus on what's being shared on the screen. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at the market. Always got to look at the sentiment of the market. That's the first thing we're going to do. Actually, let me pull this over here. Okay, so let me see. Let's do a quick rundown. Bitcoin 38,000. Just an update. We got the Bitcoin halving coming up sometime in April. There shortly after, probably like maybe mid 2025, maybe early mid late, Q1, Q2, somewhere around there. Anytime around there, we're gonna hit the major bull run. So will Bitcoin top 60,000? I don't know. Will it go 90,000? Will it go 100,000? Will it go a million? Anybody got a guess? Anybody? Anybody want to throw something in on that? How high do we think Bitcoin gonna go by 2025? Just to kind of get a little quick poll real quick.
Yeah, 2025. I'm gonna go 95K.
95K. All right, cool, cool. Anybody else want to jump in and throw something out there? I'm thinking. I agree. I think maybe like 100,000. Some people saying a million, but I don't know about that. I don't know.
I don't know
Um,
about 100 mil, but I'll go at least 100, 95 to 100. You know what I mean?
right, right. All
About
right,
110 at the most.
all right. So we'll keep it moving. So Ethereum 2,000. We're not gonna worry about stable coins. I will kind of touch on Tether a little bit. I am a little bit concerned about Tether because I mean, Binance getting targeted, by the people. We just gonna call them the people, right? The S people. We'll just call them the people. So the people, the people don't targeted Binance. So I'm thinking USDT might be next. BNB still holding strong, even after all the FUD. We still over 200, so that's great. XRP highly suppressed, and so when that thumb gets off of that pressure gets off of XRP, going to the moon, baby. We going to the moon for sure. Solana doing good. I was really surprised with Solana.
Me too.
Cardano, yep, Cardano, same thing. Tron, I love my Tron. You know how it is. I'm always
Oh,
love my Tron.
it's doing good though. It was at 10 cents. Yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's at 10 cent, and it's top 10, bro. It
Yeah,
I came
it
up to
is.
top 10. That's crazy. Tron. I remember when Tron was like top 30. You know what I mean? And Tron is number 10 now. That's insane. But anyway, um, let's see here. All right, so definitely got to represent the website. This is the Crypto00g website. Like I said, we'll be working on some updates, trying to get some stuff out there. So I've been working on the content. So I'll be going back, trying to get all the stuff with the website going. Got to get back into that. But yeah, web design is fun. Playing with web development is fun. Definitely something that if you're interested in, you should definitely look into that. And got my favorite coins up here that I mess with. So let me see what I put on here. Yeah, we got all of them on here, baby. Even rep the old school bankroll coins. all
Let's
right,
go.
all right. So let's look at. All right, so let's get into security. We're gonna move these up. Try to rearrange these bad boys. Okay. All right. So now, here's the thing that most people are talking about. how do I secure my cryptocurrency? Before I jump into it fully, what do y'all do for your crypto security? You ain't got to go into super detail, but just keep it very, basic, like in general, not directly fully what you do, but what I'm saying, like just in general. So, you got any suggestions there, or Wolfman?
So, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of doing the ledger thing myself, but it does bring up a good question, right? Because when I first purchased the ledger, I don't think I fully understood uh, how a hardware wallet works, right? Because I assumed that you were taking your tokens or coins offline, which, so to speak, you are you have your keys and everything, and you have control of it, but technically it's still a part of the blockchain, right? It's just again, it's a hardware wallet, so it's not on the exchange. It's not, you know, nobody else has the keys except for you. Technically, is the difference, right? But
Yeah,
the way I was thinking about it in the beginning was I could take my tokens and put it into this ledger, and then it's not connected, and it's not on the blockchain anymore, which isn't actually how it works.
correct.
So I had to educate myself on that in the beginning, honestly. But I understand the point of not your keys, not your crypto. So as long as you have control over those keys and there's no back door to it, that's about as secure as you can be at this point.
Yeah, it's a good. That's definitely a good point. Yeah, that's for sure. A lot of people, look at it that way. They're like, oh, I don't want to leave my, just like you said, I don't want to leave my crypto on this device. And then, what if my kid steps on it and breaks it? Da 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 da. So, yada yada. So yeah, as long as you have your actual, private keys or your secret words, you can always recover it. The actual ledger, or hardware wallet is the access to your crypto on the actual database. So it's like the key to get into the door on the database on the blockchain. So your crypto is not actually stored on the hardware device. So yeah,
Yeah.
awesome, man. So anybody got any questions on this? PC, anybody? Just so we can go over it. Just talking about securing your crypto, and how do you take care of it? How do you pass it down for generations securely? Stuff like that. It's really important.
Yeah, so I'd like to know basically the advantages of a hardware wallet over a software or a Web3 wallet. Um, I'll start there. So that's my first question.
All right. Let's see. Ed, do you want to take it, or does anybody else want to take it before I jump in? So I definitely want to, give y'all opportunity, to get involved, in the conversation. So I don't want to take it all up. So does anybody want to go first?
Now, I want to hear from my double OG. I like that.
he's like, I want you to go first. Let's see. Blackberry guy, I'm gonna put you on spot, man. You wanna go? You wanna go before me?
Well, I'll let you take the lion's share of it, but
Okay.
you were talking about earlier about there's been this evolution that's taken place in terms of crypto, and one of the things that really, even from the outset, that I think people have to avoid is you've got these centralized exchanges, and people are storing funds there, and on those centralized wallets. That's just bad news. It's not just the security element. I think it's just the mind your own business element. I like the fact that and I have that with myself with how, and I'm not trying to get into EM already, but I have that myself when I'm dealing with elephant money, or if I'm dealing with strictly, truly decentralized finance. You're deeper, you're truly cryptic, right? You're down there where it becomes your business and nobody else's. You don't have to be dependent on somebody else. You don't have to. Nobody else is going to be in control of your crypto, or cause problems with your crypto. The main thing I just want to just mention is a very basic tenet. I think is that you certainly don't keep your funds on a centralized exchange. Find a place to put it. Put it in, at least get it into MetaMask or Rabbit or Rabby or something of that sort, or get yourself a ledger, because you're just setting yourself up to exposure. You're setting yourself up to risk, and it's not necessary. Get it out of there, put it somewhere until you're ready to trade it, sell it, what have you. Um, but certainly don't leave it out there on centralized exchanges. And as far as I'm concerned, I just want to avoid centralized exchanges anyway. But
Mm-hmm.
certainly when it comes to your security,
And don't get wrecked. Don't get wrecked.
nope,
It's like putting your
nope,
money into the bank and the bank going out of business and saying,
yep,
so sorry,
Yep.
and
yep,
everything's gone.
absolutely.
Get rug pulled. Get rug pulled.
Get rug
Oh,
pulled.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Before I go, did anybody else want to go real quick, or anybody else have something you want to say? Mo, did you want to jump in on anything on that? All
No,
right.
this is something that I need to step my game up on because I still don't really um, have a great security plan. I've had stuff on exchanges that I've lost and kind of just chucked it up, charge it to the game. But I need to get better with that. So I'm just taking it all in.
Yeah. No, I definitely understand that, man. Yeah, nobody likes taking the L from an exchange that you thought was safe, and then basically, they either get hit with regulatory, something, or
Right.
they just exit scam, basically pull the rug, or they get hacked, So those are really the main three. I mean, obviously you can put more in there, but those are the main three: regulatory, they get scammed. They get hacked, or they exit scam, or rug everybody. Those are the main three. And so to me, to go back to PC's question, so to me, this is my opinion, the main difference between a hardware wallet and just using a hot wallet or Web3 wallet, like you were saying, PC, is the hardware wallet is like an air gap between your hot wallet. So basically, your hot wallet, all somebody has to do is put a Trojan. So let me break it out this way. All somebody has to do is put some kind of virus or Trojan on your computer. Get your keystroke, right? Get your keystroke of when you're logging into your Rabby wallet. Just hypothetical. So now they log in. Well, first of all, they put a Trojan. Let me back up. They put a Trojan on your computer somehow via email or whatever. Now they can remote into your computer. That's number one. Now they have access remotely. They're taking over your computer while you don't even know it. Your computer's on. It's logged in. But you're not there. You're at work, or whatever. You went to the gym, you went grocery shopping, whatever. So now they're in your computer controlling your screen, just like when you do a screen share and then you give somebody control. So now they have control. They also put a keystroke logger on your machine, and they just happen to be watching you when you logged into your Rabby wallet or your MetaMask. Then, because you don't have any other protection after that, only the password, once they log into your Rabby wallet or your MetaMask or any other hot wallet, web wallet, they have full access to your funds. All they have to do is type in, hey, I want 50,000 USDC sent to this wallet, and it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah,
You
yep,
come back and you like, what the fuck just happened? And by the way, this is not a show for kids. So if you're a kid watching my show, please get off and go watch something else. Go watch Power Rangers or something. So yeah, so this is not a kid friendly show. So anyway, yeah, so that's the difference between a web wallet and a hardware wallet. Now, also, with hardware wallets, there are different types of hardware wallets. So let me just show you. So you have Ledger, and I'm gonna go back and try to touch on each one for the most part. I know more about Ledger because I use Ledger. All right, but you also have EliPal. That actually didn't work out. It was supposed to be the actual website. So you have EliPal, but we'll keep moving. You got EliPal. You got Keystone. You got the Keystone hardware wallet. I have one. I just haven't used it yet. and then you also have the Descent wallet. I haven't used this yet, so I have them. I just haven't used them yet. But I do know how Ledger works, as far as I understand. So let me give you a different example. So like with Ledger, the only difference with Ledger typically is you have to either physically or via Bluetooth, you can connect your hardware wallet to your machine. Now that is a potential, security vector, right? So if your machine has been compromised, then maybe there's some way they can actually take your private key off your ledger. I'm not trying to cause fear or anything. That may or may not be possible, but I'm just saying if your computer has been compromised, only if your computer has already been compromised, and then you plug in your ledger and you're doing stuff. I'm just saying it's possibility if somebody was really good at what they do, then they could do something. Now, the difference
Hey
between
Mason, could I jump in here too a moment?
yeah,
Quickly?
sure, yeah. This is organic. Go
To
ahead.
build on what you're saying.
Yeah, go
You
ahead.
know, you mentioned about the importance of going to the website. You said, oh, that wasn't the website. Make sure that when you're buying yourself a hardware wallet, if you really want to make sure that you're buying the genuine article, don't buy it from a third party. Buy it from the direct manufacturer. Don't go on eBay and see that you can get a cheap one or something like that, because there's people who will also infect those wallets. That's a
Yep.
possibility.
Yep.
So you need to get a fresh hardware wallet. Don't buy any secondhand one. So didn't want to interrupt you, but it's very important that people recognize you need to buy direct. Don't buy indirectly.
Yeah, oh yeah, most definitely. No, you're absolutely correct. Yeah, that should have been my first thing I said. You're absolutely correct. Anytime somebody wants to jump in, please. I don't want to be talking the whole time. So,
No,
I
you're
know, I
doing
know,
great.
yeah, I know a lot of y'all are still learning. Majority, but yeah, if you know something more than I know, please jump in and talk about it because that's the whole point of the podcast. We're getting that information out there. So thank you so much, BlackBerry guy.
No problem.
Okay, so check this out. So like, so let me see, let me see, Keystone, like Decent, I know is an air gap wallet. So Decent, you don't connect it to anything. What you do is you use a QR code, and then you do your transactions that way. Now, like I said, I don't know much more than that because I haven't actually used my Decent wallet, but I know, what's his name, Bags, Moon Bags. What's his name? XRP Bags. Yeah,
XRP bags.
yeah. He is really big on the Decent wallet, so he knows a lot about the Decent wallet. And like I said, I actually have two of them. I opened one, but I didn't even set it up yet. So I need to do that. But and I also have the Keystone wallet. So really, you got to do some research on it. But here's the main takeaway. The main takeaway is when you have a hardware wallet, you have an extra layer of security. That means that somebody has to be physically have access to your hardware wallet in order to move your crypto. Like so, even if your computer got infected, and as long as you didn't connect your hardware wallet, while it's infected, they can't move your crypto. They may be able to see your crypto, but they can't move it until you connect your hardware wallet and then you accept the transaction physically on your hardware wallet. Actually, hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. This will be a good opportunity because I want to show this real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause the recording. Give me 1 second. All right, everybody, I'm back. So this is what I wanted to show you real quick. So I actually have two of these. So this is the Descent wallet, like my boy XRP Bags. So yeah, so I ordered this bad boy. See, I even got dust on it. You can see the dust. So that tells you how long I had it, but I haven't even cracked it open yet. And well, I cracked one of them open. I just ain't cracked that one open. And then I have this bad boy. This thing is like a monster. Ordered this Keystone. This is the Keystone wallet. So this is another hardware wallet. So I haven't even obviously I haven't even opened them yet. This is straight from the packaging, the original packaging. And but eventually I will get into them, but I just haven't done it yet. Maybe we'll do some giveaways. I don't know. Let me know if you're interested. But we'll see, because I might need to use them actually, but we'll see. So yeah, so that's the biggest difference between. So just to recap, a now here's the pros and cons. Here's the pros and cons. So you sacrifice ease of use for security, right? So when you have a Web3 wallet, all you gotta do is click a button, sign, you're done. Bop bop. Real quick. You can goes real quick. The problem is when you have the problem with that is that's a security risk. That means that if anybody is in your house, they watch you log into your password onto your computer and then into your Web3 wallet. Obviously you want to trust them, but just saying they could go in if they knew what they was doing, they could just move your crypto, boom, gone. The now the con on the ledger, just trying to get both cons. The cons on the ledger, you got to plug it up, each time, or even with other hardware wallets, you gotta scan the QR code and you got to do the transaction. So it's just an extra step, right? But again, when you have 50 grand or 100 grand or $1 million on your crypto wallet, I don't think a few extra minutes is gonna be a big problem, right? So that's just something you need to think about, when you're dealing with your crypto. And back to BlackBerry guys example, I think Wolfman's too. When you're dealing with these exchanges, you don't want to leave your crypto on there as best you can, and Mo as well. You don't want to leave your crypto on those exchanges. Maybe like a little bit, maybe just a little bit if you want to, but your majority should be in your own wallet. Like they say, not your keys, not your crypto. So PC, does that answer, for the most part, does that kind of answer your question?
Yeah, and some follow-up questions.
Yeah.
So, um, am I, let's say I were to get a hardware wallet and transfer my crypto over from a Web3 wallet, am I gonna lose money in the process transferring that over? Like, is there fees or something to move it over?
You know what? That's a really good segue because we're going to be going into elephant specifically. So it'll be yes and no. Of course, minus the fees and the gas fees that it costs to move it. But typically, I would say no. But if you're dealing with elephant, and like I said, we're going to segue into that. That'll be a good segue. But we'll finish up on the security part. So particularly with elephant, you have two options to how to sing your elephant. There will be potentially loss of funds if you get what I'm saying. Now, actually, I'll take that back. There's three ways you can do it. Let me be clear. There's three ways you can do it. The first one is you can just send your elephant from your cold wallet, from your hot wallet to your hardware wallet. That's going to be a 10% transfer fee. Or you could use the elephant website and transfer with a 3% transfer fee. Or if you're really confident, now this one's a big risk, but if you're brand new, you don't have a really huge hot cold wallet. I keep saying cold wallet. You don't have a huge hot wallet, Web3 wallet footprint. As far as how you've been, what you touched, and where you've been, and you've been really good at keeping your private key and your secret seeds secure. What you could do is you could import your secret seed phrase into your hardware wallet and let that be your main wallet, and so you don't have to move anything. And then what you should do at that point, you should delete your secret seed key on, let's say, like Rabby or MetaMask, or just delete it completely and then reinstall it. So those are your three options. So did I make sense there? Or did I lose you? Because I know that was a lot there.
Yeah, I think so. Of course, I'd have to see it, that third
Yeah,
option, or I'd have to see it, like, or
yeah,
research it more. Actually.
yeah. So yeah, no problem. Blackbeard, do you have anything to add? Did I miss anything on that, or what? What do you think? Or Wolfman, or anybody? What do you
No, I
think?
appreciate what you had to say there. Some really good wisdom on that. Yeah, very good.
Awesome, thank you. So those are your main three. I'm pretty sure somebody can get creative and come up with some other stuff, maybe like a multi-sig, options or stuff like that. But That's just going to get a little clunky. You'll have to sign on your hot wallet, then sign on your cold wallet. I don't know about all that. That's too much. But you know, so there could be some hybrid solutions there. But to me, those would be your main three options. Now, for everything else like XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, you're just going to pay the gas fee to send it. So like if you have Bitcoin, whether it's BSC or BSC chain or Tron chain or any other chain besides the core chain, then you're just going to pay the gas fee. Now you may have to bridge it, depending on what you want to leave it in. But you're typically just going to pay the gas fee and then send it over to your ledger. As long as ledger, I'm just talking about ledger for right now, because that's what I use mostly. So as long as Ledger Live supports that coin for the Ledger wallet, then what you can do is you can create a new wallet, like let's say a Bitcoin wallet, or you could create a new Binance Smart Chain wallet, and you could send all your coins over. Like I said, the elephant token is just a special type of token because there's already an automatic 10% fee in, 10% 10% buy, 10% sell, and a 10% transfer. Like I said, unless you're using a website, it's I think it'll be 8% buy, 8.5% buy, 8.5% sell, and then 3% on transfer if you do it on a website. If I believe I got those percentages right, so let me know if I'm wrong, BlackBerry guy. But that's what I believe that I think those are your options. So uh,
Got
yeah, go ahead. Oh, would
no, I'm saying you got that right.
okay, cool, thank you. All right, awesome. So PC, any other questions you got, or anybody else on crypto security? I mean, um, maybe we could talk about storing too. So, but I'll stop right there. Does anybody have anything else on just the hardware wallets themselves?
I just think that's one of the biggest obstacles. Maybe the second obstacle for a new person getting into crypto is one, they got to get over the fact that the mainstream or a lot of people that don't understand is going to calling it a scam, and maybe they got into it at the point that it was in during the bull run, and now it's a bear market and they lost money. And other than just getting into it, once they get into it, then how do you secure those funds? How do you know your money is safe? Especially like you said, I mean, when you're dealing with a couple $100, it's cool, but if you're dealing with 50, 100,000 or more, nobody wants to come and see their life savings is gone because, what I mean, you don't want nobody jumping off a building or something crazy like that. So, how do you keep that money safe or those crypto tokens safe once you actually get into something that you like or something that you want to be into?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I would say too that you're exactly right about that. The key of security, and I think one of the things that people have really got to be careful about is to fight their own greed, because there's going to be people who are always going to be trying to provide you a free lunch, and they're going to talk about airdrops, and they're going to talk about all these different things that if you just hook on, you can migrate, you can get all these free things. Now, early on in crypto, when there were projects that were starting out, there was some giving away of some tokens just kind of to try to prime the pump, right? They're trying to get people interested. It's like you go to a Sam's Club in the United States and you get a sample of some product that they have there, and then they hope that you'll be able to that you'll want to take some more on. But you know what? This is the way, like when Mason was talking earlier about these Trojans and these ways in which people siphon off your wallets. A lot of times it happens because there's people out there saying, "Hey, I got a free airdrop," or I'm a I'm Elephant Money, or I'm XRP team, or whatever it is, and they're not. But you see a free lunch, and you want to open the bag,
Yeah, they
and
spam
that's
your
when people get
inbox.
into trouble.
They spam your DMs. They spam your inboxes with all types of
Absolutely.
free this, free airdrops, free mint for if you do
Yep.
NFTs. They're
Yep.
gonna freaking spam you on every social media that you're on, every
100%.
content you have.
Yeah. So yeah, you got to, you can take some proactive steps, but you also have to leave certain things alone and just realize there's no free lunch.
Yeah, none at all. Nothing in life is free.
Yeah, totally agree on there. Matter of fact, I think like for example, like PC had that situation where, there was some random coins dropped in the wallet, and he's like, what the heck is this, And I had to explain it's like it's interesting because it's like how you have your email account and you get spam mail, right? So, but what people don't realize in crypto, you get spam money.
Exactly.
you know,
Yeah,
it's
we do.
crazy.
I
Yeah.
got a bunch. I tried to go trade them on Pancake Swap.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, thank you for the free money, so yeah, yeah, it's wild, man. So